Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna go cut second cutting alfalfa. And then we got a little bit of grass to cut, but not much. We just got the Heston 1265 hooked on the 6410 John Deere. And we're gonna head to the back corner and go give it a shot. Well, we're rolling here on the alfalfa corner. We got one mud hole right out there. It was here last time that we swapped the same patch. It's just kind of a low spot, so we're not gonna really be able to do anything about it. I'm just gonna go around it and not track through it. Last time I tried to go through it because I didn't think it was so bad, but this time you can actually see standing water there. So we're just gonna go around it. We're gonna cut on a different way, maybe make it a little easier for that spot there. Oh, we made it over to the other corner. Got a little bit done. And we're cutting it the short way. The longer way would be going from there over to there. But instead we're just gonna go back and forth like that. Reason being is last time we cut this, it was pretty soft, the ground was. And there's not so much ruts this way, but there's little like indentations on it. So we're gonna go this way just to try not to fall on the same path, and maybe that'll help from making a rut. So we're hoping that we don't track it up too bad. It's not looking too bad so far. We went through a couple of low spots, but nothing bad, no rutting yet. Got a few more flowers or blooms than what we want. We really don't want that, but we didn't really have much of a choice. It's been so wet lately, and you can just tell, I mean, just driving through how soft this ground is. so what ended up happening here is we were going this way, and then we had to go this way. And the reason for that is it got real muddy up here, and I'll show you that I kind of wanted to hit it at a different angle to see if that would help. Now, we don't want to tear up the alfalfa field, but to an extent, there's only so much we can do. We've been hit with so much rain. So there is a couple spots, but that spot, and there's one right there, ain't bad out of all that. So unfortunately, there is that. But you can tell just driving, and you can see my tire prints. Not digging, just soft. But this corner is kind of a low spot anyway, so it just makes it hard. So we got some going this way. That's that bad spot. I fell on an old track that had water and I couldn't get it out. So unfortunately, that's just what happens, I guess. So we'll let this dry out. Give her a few days, we'll rake it up and bale it. But sounds like we actually have a whole nice week, like no rain or anything in the forecast as now, but it's also going to be about 95 degrees, uppers into the hundreds. But the crops do need some heat pretty bad. They're kind of stunted. So we could use the heat for the crops for sure. And but that also means that we're going to start irrigating next week probably if we don't get any rain, which we've been lucky we made it this far. We made it this long so far. So I'm going to head down the road and I'm going to go do around my cow pens because I have enough pasture. I'm not putting any cows out there this year on the one side of the road. And I want to clean it up because I'm going to move some hay over there and kind of do some more dirt work and possibly build another pen. So I'm going to go hay it because it's really good grass. It's going to be a little tricky, so I'm not going to be able to film any of it. I'm going to head over there and get that done now too. Guys, I got this spot done. So this is what it is. I shredded right here in the middle. I did the outside. I did a half a swath here, then 2 full swaths over there. And I shredded this because this was all weeds, and my original plan was to swath it with the weeds, and I was just going to use that bale as like a bedding or grind it in or something along those lines. But when I went it through here the first time, there were so many weeds that it wasn't even worth it. I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to come back to the shredder and shred it. So that's what I did there. So I'll have 4 spots to pick up. I'll probably rake it. That one I won't, because I won't try and get all this crap in it. But those will be pretty good. So maybe a bale or 2, but good enough for me. So the main reason that I did hay this, last year I had cows in here. It's right along the highway, and my pens are right over there. That's where I got all my hay stacked. So last year I had cows just kind of walk through here, and they just kind of grazed on it all summer and kept it mowed down real nice. Basically, I wanted to mow it down myself, and I didn't want to shred it, and I didn't want to waste the grass. So that's why I decided to bale. I figured maybe I could get a bale or 2 off of it and be worth it. But I'm going to go through and I'm going to try and level it out. You can't really see it, but there's kind of a dip right here. That's a high spot. That's a really high spot. That's a really low spot. And then that's just really rough. But what I'm doing is I'm going to level this out a little bit more, and I'm going to make more room for my hay. So I got to kind of build it up to keep all the hay, the rainwater, to run both directions instead of sitting where my hay sits. Because I'm just running out of room over here. It's just getting too crowded for me. Now that I got enough pasture, I don't really need this as pasture anymore. So I'm going to expand it, put more hay over here. I'm going to redo my pens on the other side. And then I might even add a pen over here for the sheep. Maybe back there towards those trees more or something. So that's my plan anyways. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. And I will see you next time on JM Farming Cattle. Thanks for watching.